to be here, and also I am highly indebted to all the organizers who have organized this wonderful program of this mega order. And much more than anything, I am seeing so many bright young faces. What else is a greater assurance than this? With this brief introduction, I'll be giving a very, very brief summary of my deliberations, because all of us thought we have to give more time to you. Whatever questions you have, please ask. Our tradition has come only after the questions. We have a Upanishad by name Prashnopanishad. And also, we are not arrogant, no pride, nothing. Very honest way of seeking. In the Bhagavad Gita, it is said, Tadvidhi pranipatena pariprashnena sevaya. Inquiry with respect, inquiry with earnestness. And so, we should not be hesitant to ask any question. At the same time, being honest to accept the good answers and critically evaluate them. So, this critical conservatism, no blind belief. Sanatana Dharma is an antidote of blind belief, because the very word Dharma, which is going to be discussed now, in my deliberation, Dharma will take an important role. Dharma itself is not a belief. I shall first give some clarification regarding certain basic features of Sanatana Dharma. How it is constructively, positively different from the rest of the religions that you can know by yourself. Because religion means belief, doctrine, unquestioned acceptance. Everything is accepted as it is. The form, that is of paramount importance. Form itself is absolute. If you want to give an example, to have an example, I can say, if a bangle is seen, a gold bangle, gold means in the form of a bangle itself. That is how the form itself is taken into supremacy. But we take gold can exist in any form, and yet it will be gold. The chemical properties of gold are far more important than the physical properties. Like that, Sanatana Dharma goes to the root of the issues. And that's why belief has a lesser scope here. We do have certain beliefs, but the beliefs are of lesser importance. Experience is of paramount importance. Experience has supreme importance, and that experience is not mere individualistic, universal experience. Because if coffee is served or tea is served, some say it is strong, some say it is light, some say it has more sugar, some say no, less, and some say it is too hot, some say it is not that much hot. But that is subjective. But universal experience is one. What is that? In our sound sleep, we had no differences. We had forgotten our gender, we had forgotten our caste, we had forgotten our race, we had forgotten our mother tongue, we had forgotten everything. But all of us had one experience. When we wake up, Sukhamaham aswapswam na kinchidavesham. I was very happy. I went to bed and I had nothing in my mind. I am very fresh. Happiness is the most important universal experience. This is how this universal experience is taken into account. If all of us see sun, everyone feels that sun is brilliant, shining above us. Nobody will have second opinion. That way, universal experience is taken into account in Sanatana Dharma, and everything else will fall into its line. And that's why Dharma is a wonderful way to experience that, wonderful way to realize that. And that's why the very root of Dharma, dharane, means to bear and to sustain. Why I am saying this? Dharma is wrongly translated as religion. Before 120 or 150 years, it happened. And it is the worst day on which this equation was drawn. Dharma has nothing to do with beliefs. I shall quote from Manusmriti itself, one of the most important smritis and texts, and much disputed. There are so many great things in Manusmriti. One such is the nature of Dharma. There Manusmriti defines Dharma as dhritihi, kshama, damaha, ahimsa, shaucham, Indriya Nigraha, Dhihi, Vidya, Satyam, Akrodha, Dashakam, Dharma, Lakshanam. The very nature of Dharma has these 10 qualities. I'm not going to the details, but I'm just quoting that and saying, here nowhere you have a God, a prophet, a holy book, a belief, heaven, hell, kafirs, pagans, nothing is there. It means Dharma is universal, and that's why there may be any number of religions, but only one Dharma, that is Sanatana Dharma. So, it's Samanya Dharma. I have to clarify here, some of the words cannot be translated properly into other languages. Samanya means not common, it is universal. And Vishesha means not special, particular. Vishesha Dharma is not superior to Samanya Dharma. Vishesha Dharma is a particular Dharma. And that's why we have in our country so many discussions based on caste, creed, Varna and other things. They are all Vishesha Dharma, means particular. They are answerable to Samanya Dharma. Means Samanya Dharma is supreme. And under that heading we have Vishesha Dharma. So Vishesha Dharmas, they change by time. But Samanya Dharma will not. As you know, we are hungry. Our hunger will not change. Our thirst will not change. But the means to quench the hunger, food systems vary. Drinking systems vary. We need protection. But the system of clothing changes. That is how Vishesha Dharma is subordinate to Samanya Dharma. And hence, all the allegations which are laid down against Sanatana Dharma by the left or by pseudo-secularists or whosoever, they are all targeting Vishesha Dharma, but they conveniently forget Samanya Dharma. If we stand on the pedestal of Samanya Dharma, we can easily tackle them. This has to be understood. And another thing is, this Dharma is way of life. Why? Truth is called Satya. Truth also means existence. In English, we don't have that richness. In English, truth and existence are two different things. But in Sanatana Dharma, in Sanskrit, Satya means Sat existence and Sat truth means physical existence, moral existence, physical, spiritual existence. Everything is Sat. And at the same time, any expression, speech, that is also Satya. Means both existence and expression are same. And that's why this truth is our, this existence, Satya, is governed by the principle of Rita. Rita means the order. For example, here I have water. This is Satya, existence. If I drink, my thirst will be quenched. That understanding is called Rita. Likewise, I have this hand mic. And so, once we understand the order behind existence, we become highly indebted, Rini. We become very much indebted to the system. Because I know just water is there. Having drunk water, my thirst is quenched. Means water should not be polluted. Water should be conserved. It should not be abused. It should not be wasted. This understanding comes because I owe so much to my existence. Water is my existence. And that's why in Sanskrit, water is called Jivanam. Jivanam, Bhuvanam, Vanam. So this way, when you understand truth, it becomes Rita. When once you practice Rita, it becomes Dharma. Sayanacharya, the great philosopher, social reformer, and statesman, and first minister of Vijayanagar Samrajya, the younger brother of Vidyaranya Swami, in the Veda Bhashya, Veda commentaries of Sayanacharya, he says, Satya's, Rita's speech, expression is Satya, and Satya's activity, action, practice is Dharma. So, when we are practicing Dharma, we are practicing Satya, we are practicing Rita. And that's why, when we have something like charity, then Dharma. Dharma karo. It means what? Give alms to people, give charity, give, do good things. So, Dharma also means that. And Dharma also means nature. My nature, my Dharma. Mera sharir dharma. So the singers say. Mera sharir dharma. So the dancers say. Means Dharma means nature. Means so many levels of meanings are understood and are impregnated in Dharma. Dharma is sustenance. At the same time, it is nature. At the same time, it is practice. Such a complex but convenient, comfortable, universal terminology which is devoid of all the ills of religion is not seen anywhere else. So, Dharma is very, very unique and at the same time universal, and this is one of the greatest contributions. One great scholar by name Dr. V. Raghavan from Chennai, he says, if at all we want to just crystallize Indian contribution to the world heritage in 3 words, it is Dharma, Brahma, and Rasa. Dharma means universal sustenance, universal ethic. Brahma means the highest truth. What not that? There, in other religions, everything belongs to God, everything created by God. But in our tradition, everything is God. There is nothing but God. Everything, Sarvam Khalvidam Brahma. And that's why we have no disparity. And Rasa means enjoyment with enlightenment, enjoyment with education. So, Ananda. That's why Satyam Shivam Sundaram, as we have our popular dictum coined by Brahma Samaja, has the roots in Brahma, Dharma, and Rasa. So, with this background, if we try to understand other things, it becomes far more clear. That's why instead of going to English books directly, go to our regional language books. If you go to a Hindi book, if you go to a Kannada book, if you go to a Telugu book or Gujarati book, you are far more closer to these terms than any English book. You have to be very, very choosy there. Some writers like Professor M. Hiriyanna or V. Raghavan or Moti Chandra, such scholars, they are reliable, but not Western scholars. No Western scholar is reliable in this direction. So, as Swami Vivekananda says, whatever Indian, first you accept and then analyze. Whatever foreign, first you analyze and then make a decision about accepting or rejecting. With this background, our deliberations can go on. Thank you. One thing I want to say, though our time given here is short and your time is also small, I promise you that anyone among you can call me at any time, can get your questions clarified. Though I stay in Bangalore, distance is not a matter. So, we are always here. To any interested person who is a sincere seeker, my earnest, humblest, honest support will always be there. Thank you.